Alright, hi everybody, welcome to another exciting stream on Bowtie Gaming 14. So today we're jumping back into some more Dragon Quest 11, and then this is probably just how all the morning streams are gonna go, because I'm actually on somewhat of a time limit where the preamble's gonna happen at the same time as I'm booting the game up just to save a minute. Yeah, and I'm shutting everything down for watching Coliseum because like I said last night, it's every microsecond that I have, I'm just gonna watch Coliseum because otherwise it's gonna take forever and a day to get caught up. Here's what happened so far. While looking for a way to Arborea on the quest to find his friends, Astari and his current companions stop off of what was once Vardrust and spend the night in there. That evening, they all see the same man in their dreams, a woeful warrior grieving inconsolably. Rob recognizes the crest on the sad soldier's armor as a seal of Dundrasil and suggests there may be some hint as the meaning of that dream in the ruins of that once great city. With no other leads to go on, the party sets out to see what they can find. Also, Rob and Sylvando join the party. Good morning. Alright, off to Dundrasil City. Part of me wonders if I should level grind a little bit, because you can see how woefully under-leveled Hero is in comparison. Geez Louise. Because the fight that's coming up is also brutal.
Stay strong, my loves!
No, I'm not gonna constantly abuse Pearly Gates. Come on, I love Pearly Gates. Holy crap, Sylvando! He's feeling my rage now.
Not bad at all.
Oh, great, it's a poo slime.
Diligence is its own reward.
Okay, yeah, that was definitely worth it so that Hendrik could learn a more powerful healing spell. Task failed successfully. Oh, so we're doing whack now. He's like, time to bully the protagonist. And Rob takes offense to that. Peligates! Holy crap! He's like, and now time to bully Hendrik.
Victory is ours.
Yeah, just gonna heal after that.
Take heart. Not done yet. Let's get a move on. Peligate! Our triumph was never in doubt. Victory will be ours. Score one for the good guy. Huzzah!
Nice critical, Sylvando. Ooh, nice critical.
We did it, darlings!
Especially the fight that's coming up. Stupid Chimera.
Let's go!
Double insta-kill.
Score one for the good guy.
Holy!
Do not falter.
Thank you.
It's like, you guys keep fighting and we'll try to bring Grandpa back to life.
I'm on fire! Luminary.
Luminary, what are you doing?
I'm on fire!
Alright. Thanks, butthole. Oh my gosh, this dragon just does not give a crap.
You have to do something.
Well, time for you to solo a dragon. Well, that's probably gonna be a party wipe. That's definitely gonna be a party wipe. Which basically means all the level grinding I just did was for nothing. Thanks, game. Yeah, it's the downside about trying to fight those dragons at random, they will insta-kill your party. Well, just, I mean, I'm still gonna do at least a couple things, because I do want, Hendrik to have that healing ability.
Let's go! Victory! Diligence is its own reward.
Yes, I'm not even gonna bother bother with level grinding at this point. We are just going straight into it. Pretty much what I do whenever all my level grinding is just kind of null and void because you didn't get to a save point in time.
Watch out!
It's a big lizard.
Need a little. Oops. Stay strong, my loves! Ha! Ha!
Not give in.
Careful now!
By the power of the darkness! One cannot be too careful.
And there we go, finally.
Ah, not bad.
Score one for the...
Let's go!
Sweet gosh. Yeah, see what I mean? The dragon just will insta-kill a party member and just not give a crap.
Stay strong, my loves.
Wow, that makes up for all the times that he failed that last attempt. Welcome in, Zach. What a Chad.
Here you go, laddie!
More like, here you go, myself. Oh yeah, he's completely out of healing items.
Help me.
Self-stock him up in a second. Yay, the dragon's dead.
All is well that ends well.
We're sorry that you didn't get a level up, Astarion. It'll be fine. I stroked my own ego, yeah. Laddie, how many times are we gonna go at the same campsite? Grandpa, I don't want to die. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm mainly doing this because the next boss fight is, I think one of the hardest ones in the entire game. Like, it does not, well, especially with where you're at, like, story-wise and everything, because, like, some of the fights might be harder later, but it's like, yeah, by that point you got all your party members. With this, it's like, you're down to 4, so, I mean, if anyone dies, you don't have a backup.
Need a little.
Welcome on in. Here you go, laddie! Hendrik has fallen and can't get up.
Ha ha!
This'll soften him up!
Exactly. Yeah, hence the party wipe that happened like 10 minutes ago, because he just kept getting criticals.
We have carried the day.
And Astarion finally levels up again. Alright, which one did I have? That one, okay. Yeah, because to put in perspective, at the beginning of the session, I did like about 10 to 15 minutes of level grinding, and then the dragon party wiped. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just do like the bare minimum for now, and then just go straight for the boss. Oh yeah, exactly. Back to the campsite. Astarion, don't forge again, or, yeah, forge again. Don't tell me what to do! Astarion, you literally have nothing to forge. Everyone else is very far away from a level up, so yeah, I'm gonna keep going. It's gonna be like, yeah, if someone was like very close to a level up, I'd keep going, otherwise no. Into the well we go. Oh yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, for those who didn't see this outfit... Not that one, there we go. Yeah! And yes, my first playthrough, every single time there was a cutscene, I put this outfit on. The feathers aren't on the outfit in the cutscenes, but yeah. Which I think is nice, because then you get a better shot of the character.
This place was in ruins the last time we came. But this is something else. Ah, it fair breaks my heart.
Yeah, basically, the world went to crap, and then like all the party got scattered, and then Sylvando decided to start a parade to kind of bring light back to people's lives and some smiles, and then we reunited with him, and now he kind of left his gang back in his hometown, so now we're here.
Would you boys do me a favor and shift this little lot?
Well, don't just stand there, darling. If I'm getting my hands dirty, you are too.
Where does this stairway lead, Lord Robert?
To an underground passage that runs beneath the castle. It was meant to allow the royal family to flee should Dundrasil ever come under attack. Right. Let's get in there and see if we can find some clues to the identity of our restless knight, shall we?
Alright, down we go. I mean, that whole arc was a trip yesterday. Yeah, the downside about wearing this outfit is that you can't dash run. But yeah, the map's not even that massive down here, so I don't even care. I know, exactly, it's great. Oof, wow. That's how the game is. The game is telling you, this next fight's gonna be a absolute jerk. I know, he's having a wonderful time. Okay, so Rob's got inventory still, or space for more inventory. The fashion and the passion. Yeah, it's like any battle item is like immediately going into somebody's inventory. Especially while there's room. Okay, so the hero has... an Yggdrasil leaf. I'm trying to keep track of who's got the bring someone back to life item, essentially. Okay, Rob has one. Okay, so we have 2 total. Good to know. I mean, there's 2 people that can bring someone back to life, but it is not a guaranteed... like, you can't 100% guaranteed do it yet.
Such despair. How dare you? How dare you return here? Begone, servants of evil! You took everything. You destroyed everything. You monsters! I will never forgive you!
I'm keen to have a wee chat with our friend here, but something tells me he's got other things in mind.
Looks like we've reached an impasse.
Stay focused.
Do what needs doing, Astarion, and put his soul to rest.
Let the blackness consume you!
Well, that's a thing. Yay, the one character that can wake people up.
Wakey, wakey!
Not again!
Multi-heal!
Let the darkness consume you!
Darlings!
Hendrik, wake the heck up!
You shall not prevail!
Yeah, I know, like, he's quite an agile person. Despite his age.
Here's a little something. Cheers!
I mean, I've just seen some of the mods around. Oh no. Exactly. Yeah, what the heck, man? Not him too. Curses. Wow, that still didn't kill him. There we go, finally. Good job, team.
We have carried the day. Pain you took, my beloved Eleanor. You took my boy. I will never forgive you!
Eleanor. But that's the old queen's name, which would make you...
Erwin, last king of Dundrasil. Just as I thought.
He said, hello, it's your dad.
Fine warrior too, as you've just witnessed. And, most importantly of all, your father. I'm sorry the two of you had to meet like this. What happened to you, Erwin? Come on, laddie. Look at me. What in the...
At last you have come. Long have I waited for a kindly soul to free my restless knight from his misery.
The voice from the dream.
You are correct, of course. Before you kneels Erwin, King of Dundrasil. All those long years ago, on that dark...
He has become the void.
He fought to the last. The light of justice sustained him, and he refused to yield to the darkness. But with time, that light has waned, and all that remains is the tortured soul you see before you. Lost between light and dark, life and death. I beg of you, help him, free him from his nightmare. Shine the light of hope into the darkness of his despair.
The voice. It's gone again. Who is she?
That'll have to wait. Erwin here needs our help. But what are we supposed to do to help him?
Free him from his nightmare, that's what the voice said, right? So what are you waiting for? Your poppy deserves to rest in peace, and you're the only one who can make it happen. Can't believe this is what become of poor Orwin. We have to do something about this, laddie. You're his son. Why not get a bit closer and listen to what he has to say for himself? I, too, was party to the tragedy that befell this place all those years ago. I was sent to save King Carnelian from the monsters. Your father was a fine warrior, Astarion. You must never forget that. I'm gonna see if the game lets me go back and save. Okay, for the sake of actually being able to dash and taking this outfit off. Yeah, that wasn't the difficult fight, it's the fight that's coming up after this. Let me dance on it really quick. Astarion, where are you going? I need to go heal and save first. I know it stinks, you pretty much have to go backtrack, but it's like, well, it's either that or I have to do that entire fight over again, plus everything else in the event that I die. And that's the last save point you get access to, or the campsite, rather. As someone who's failed the fight that's coming up multiple times and had to do both fights over again multiple times, we're not doing that. Ring the horse bell. Gotta dig this sucker out again. Yeah. You guys almost forgot there was a bell because I kept doing the slide whistle. Not anymore. Ding ding ding, bell of let's go do this. Oh yeah, did I save? Man, that would have been awful. The classic RPG mantra of, did I save? Let me go save 3 times, because I'm not sure if I saved. Alright. Now I'm absolutely positive that I saved. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, is anyone close to a level up? The bell of, hold on, did I save? Okay, Rob's relatively close. Yeah, I'll level grind until Rob levels up. He's pretty close. Anything I can use to gain the edge in the next boss fight coming up, I'm definitely gonna take advantage of.
Let's go!
Like, I'm not kidding, the fight that's coming up is really that difficult, especially at this stage of the game.
Leave it to me!
Everyone's pepping up. Well, plus this will be good because 2 party members will be, well, maybe 2. We'll see if both party members are pepped up after the next battle. But yeah, tentatively 2 party members will be pepped up going into that boss fight.
Not bad at all.
Of course, it's gonna make me do another one. Gosh darn it, game. Alright, where's the nearest enemy?
Take him!
Has life in the old dog yet?
And it's like so much button mashing just to save. It's like, oh yeah, go through all this text every single time, and it's like, I just want to save and leave. Alright, now time to get into minimal enemy encounters. Saved twice for insurance. Drag him with these text boxes. Zachman gets 5 wit points. Save up 100 for a free slide whistle barrage. Like I says, Yippee, and is immediately gonna be like, wait, no, no, no. Ooh, another dose of strong medicine. I take back that Yippee. Speaking of which... One of these times I'm gonna set the dog off, but so far it hasn't happened yet. No! Like, no! So many rats. Such pain, such despair. You took my Eleanor, my Astarion. You destroyed everything. I'll never forgive you. King Erwin continues to mutter pitifully, moving closer to listen. As he steps forward, Astarion is suddenly transfixed by the void inside his father.
Do I smell fresh meat? It's been a while. Years, in fact. Well then, I need to make you nice and miserable before I devour your tender torment. Watch and despair. Such pain, such anguish, helpless, powerless, bound by the chains of regret.
That's the boss in question, and yeah, that thing just, you'll find out very quickly, that thing does not hold any punches. Good gosh. But first, a flashback.
King Erwin, it's honor to be in this special of days with you.
The birth of your son and heir is a source of great joy and happiness to us all. Congratulations, Your Majesty.
Thank you. Thank you. Aye, this is a momentous day for Dundrasil. I am truly humbled to be lucky enough to celebrate it with you all. My dear Sultan, King Gustav, allow me to welcome you both to Dundrasil. You honor us with your presence.
The honor is all ours, King Erwin. Truly, it has been far too long. 1,000 thanks for preparing such lavish festivities. Though, of course, we are not here merely to celebrate. Today's Colloquy of Kings shall determine the fate of Erdrea for generations to come. I, for one, mean to see that my people's interests are well represented. You will forgive me if I grow a little passionate at times.
It is the first time the rulers of the Four Kingdoms have ever gathered under one roof, you know. A momentous occasion indeed. But the reason itself is a momentous one, of course. The birth of an heir to the title of Luminary is an event of unparalleled significance.
Indeed it is. Thank you once again for agreeing to meet so readily. Now, I have some final preparations to make before we convene the colloquy. I will come and fetch you when we're ready to begin. Guards, I don't suppose any of you have seen King Carnelian?
Yes, sire. King Carnelian is walking the grounds with Lord Robert, sire.
Can't believe King Erwin makes the time to talk to ordinary guards like me. I'm lucky to be working for a man like him, and that's a fact. Soldier doesn't move a muscle. He doesn't seem to be aware of Astarion's presence. The rulers of all four kingdoms brought together for a great summit. There'll be fireworks, I'm sure. Luckily for me, I have a front row seat. The luminary of legend, the one who saved Verdria from the ancient evil. He bore a mark upon his hand, the mark of light. And now Prince Astarion's here and he bears the same mark. Not that we've seen it yet, of course. There's no need to be so impatient. We'll get to the baby just as soon as the Colloquy of Kings is done. I think that might be getting started any minute now, actually. Saw King Erwin head into the courtyard with King Carnelian. I wonder when Prince Astarion will be presented to us. Can't wait to see him if he has his mother's face. Doesn't it feel strange, though, pinning the hopes of our kingdom on a wee baby? But I no doubt he'll be able to handle it. I just hope we'll get to see him soon. By the sands, what a feast! Though we're not cause enough for joy, the rulers of the great kingdoms are gathered at last. The birth of the luminaries, an auspicious event indeed. My own son and heir is about to be born soon. I must endeavor to celebrate his arrival with equal pomp and splendor. The Knights of Dundrastill share the same chivalric values as the Desert Knights of Gallopolis. This is no surprise, of course. King Erwin's a knight himself. Sure, he urges his men to honor the pledge just as His Most Exalted Majesty the Sultan does. I really don't know why everyone makes such a fuss about the Luminary. He's just a character from an ancient fairy tale. He isn't even real. Erdwin, you're doing very bad at the lion game! Every day brings new reports of monsters terrorizing some village or other. The world's become a rather dangerous place. Thank goodness the Luminary's here at last to keep us safe from the unpleasantness. The birth of the Luminary brings the promise of peace for all of Erdrea. Let all be as Yggdrasil wills it.
King Carnelian, Lord Robert, I will be convening the colloquy shortly, if you'd like to make ready.
Lord Robert informs me that the boy bears the mark. That he is the Luminary reborn.
That's right, aye. I've decided to present him to you all at the colloquy. The sight of so many people gathered to celebrate his birth has brought home to me how important he is. How much hope the light he brings.
Count to 11 to start. 1, 3.
I'll save it for the meeting, Owen.
Don't take it to heart, laddie. The fate of Rhea hangs in the Luminary now. Not everyone's going to be happy about that. Right, it's nearly time. Why don't you go and fetch the wee one from Eleanor's chambers?
Well, there they go. King Erwin, King Carnelian, and Lord Robert all up upstairs. Suppose the Colloquy of Kings will be getting started soon, then. There it is, Erdwin's lantern. Still giving off that strange light. I don't like it one bit. But this isn't the time for my doom and gloom. We're supposed to be happy the Luminary's been born. How many times I have to tell you, you big galoot? Queen Eleanor's chambers are through that door on the left. Hurry up before King Erwin gets here. Sorry, I'm new here. I do feel honored to be asked to say a few words when Prince Astarion was presented to his future subjects, but when I look at these people, I can't help but feel nervous. It's probably best if I don't think about it too much and just focus on my ordinary priestly duties instead. Hello, random ghost. I wish Lord Robert had told me about the Book of Erdwin. Now I can't stop thinking about what it says about. I mustn't think about that. Today we celebrate the birth of Prince Astarion, and to heck with everything else. That's so sweet. I love hearing the sound of happy laughter coming from the King and Queen's chambers. Queen Eleanor's been in fine spirits ever since wee Prince Astarion was born, and he's just the spit of his mommy.
Aw, he's tiny. Can I touch him, Lady Eleanor? I promise I'll be careful.
I think he likes you, Jade. He wants to play. He's a very special boy, you know. They call him the Luminary. People have all sorts of hopes for him, but I just hope he grows up to be like his father. That he can help people to overcome their problems, just as Erwin does.
I hope he grows up to be nice and kind like you, Lady Eleanor.
Tim's like, aw.
King Erwin!
The colloquy's about to start, Eleanor. Will you hand me the wee one? All right, wee man. Let's go and talk to some scary old men, shall we? Don't worry. Daddy'll look after you.
Oh, Erwin. You don't need to hold on to him so tight, you know. Let the poor boy breathe. Would you look at it thundering away out there? And on such a special day, too. It's making me feel uneasy.
Come on now, Eleanor. There's nothing to worry about. We'll keep you safe no matter what, won't we, wee man?
And what about me,
Jade's like, what the heck, man?
You don't need me to protect you, Jade. You've got King Carnelian. Your dad's a force to be reckoned with, and no mistake. Right. We better get this meeting started. I'll see you later, Eleanor.
Good luck. Both of you.
Gonna be such a good big sister to Astarion. We're gonna play together all the time when he gets bigger. Is someone there? Who are you talking to, Lady Eleanor? There's no one here. No, of course. Sorry, dear. It's just, well, it's the strangest thing. I know that Erwin's taken little Astarion to the colloquy, but it's though I can still sense him in the room. Feel his warmth. Ah, but this isn't the time for that kind of nonsense. It's my wee one's big day. It wasn't like I might let myself get distracted. Yeah, I know, she's just like, I'm not letting this go. The Book of Erdruin. Wake up! You have to stand guard not to catch up on your kip. There's more to being a soldier than just putting on a swanky uniform, you know. The colloquy of Kings will be starting any minute, so we best be extra vigilant. That means you too, alright? Less if you're messing around. One can only wonder what manner of momentous decisions will be made in such a meeting. It quite boggles the mind. He looks a little nervous, probably because the colloquy of Kings is about to begin. It's gonna start soon, the biggest day of my career, no, my life. This day's gonna go down in history. About that.
This child, he is the one?
He bears the mark. There's no mistaking it. Dark One riseth, tree descendeth, luminary, man defendeth, light's mark shineth.
It's like, yeah, now we actually get to see this play out.
It is coming, black night endeth.
The final poem in the Book of Erdwin.
The legends tell us that the Dark One was defeated by the Luminary in the Age of Heroes, bringing eternal peace to the world. But, as I'm sure you haven't failed to notice, monsters walk the land once more. The peace of Erdrea is under threat.
The kingdom of Svardsrust has already fallen at the wicked creature's hands, and King Arnund with it. He will be sorely missed.
And now a child has been born who bears the mark, which brings us to a reason for gathering here today. What does all this mean for Erdrea?
You speak of the Dark One, of monsters running wild, of the peace centuries crumbling. But surely, the birth of the child signals an end to our woes. Now that the Luminary is among us, the balance can be restored, the peace can be maintained. All is well, is it not?
You believe that the presence of the Luminary will ensure that peace prevails. Can you be certain? Forgive me, Lord Robert, but the Book of Erdwin contains another poem concerning this matter, does it not?
It does. The very first poem. The prophecy. World Tree's gift, first of many, bold, bright, blessed luminary, thy light doth a shadow cast. Lo, the Dark One, bleak, black, vast.
What are the two of you implying? That the Luminary causes the appearance of the Dark One?
Without light, there cannot be shadow. Without darkness, stars cannot shine. This has always been the way of the world. Darkness and light must coexist. So, indeed, the birth of the Luminary may well be what causes the Dark One to awaken.
You dare to imply that my son is somehow the source of our troubles? That the Luminary isn't a force for good?
Can we be certain that he is? Evil does not always take a monstrous form, after all. You must have noticed the sinister glow emitted by Erdwin's lantern of late. Ever since your child was born, in fact.
What are you trying to...
Oh. The star sings at night, you know. I have heard it. It sings of Erdrea's destruction.
King Gustav is right.
Ah, don't you start.
Ominous footsteps approach. We all hear them. As the leaders of this world, we owe it to our people to root out even the slightest hint of evil at its source, even when that source is painfully close to home.
Why don't you just come out and say it? You're asking me to kill my own son, my own flesh and blood. Something happened. Not long before the child was born. I'm sure some of you saw it. A great, blinding light shot up from Yggdrasil and set the sky aglow. For a moment, it seemed that night had become day. We saw that same light on the evening he was born. It was shining from the mark on his hand. The child is a force for good. I have never been more certain of anything. He did not give rise to the darkness. He was sent to drive it out. Light and dark are not two sides of the same coin. Of the luminary is a gift. A gift that will cleanse the world of evil.
A rousing performance indeed. Of course, if you had shown even a whit less conviction, we would have but to remove the child from your care.
He's like, this was a test!
The luminary is the child of Yggdrasil. He alone can bring light to the world. He must be protected at all costs.
I hope will fulfill our little test, but we had to be sure how only you believed. Your face.
I am satisfied. Sent into Heliodor of age. He will be trained in all that he will need to fulfill his destiny. We must confer upon the luminary the power to lead us all.
Carnelian. Everyone, I don't know what to say.
Very good. The most pressing item on our agenda is dealt with, and it ended just as I knew it would.
Now the matter
Yeah, he's just like, thank goodness I don't have to go through that with my own child.
Their purpose.
Let all be as Yggdrasil wills it.
That concludes the colloquy. Now, all that remains is to introduce the luminary to his adoring public.
Thank you, King Carnelian. My friends, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Now,
Your Majesty!
What is it?
You must flee the palace immediately. Monsters! Hundreds of monsters!
Alright, have a good shift.
We're under attack. Everyone, we have to get out of here now.
Can this truly be happening? Are the monsters willing to destroy an entire kingdom to get their hands on a mere child? Mighty Yggdrasil, lend us your protection. May your blessed boughs hold back these foul creatures. I mean, they destroyed Vardsrust for far less, so... Yep, he's dead. He's watching the door with silent resolve, determined to protect King Gustav at all costs. Fear not, your majesty. I'll give my life to protect you if I must. In the name of Gallopolis. Who is it that claimed the luminary to be our savior? So far, he appears to be anything but.
Where is the luminary, Babs? Give him to us.
They have come in force, but they shall not have the child. Lord Robert and I will keep them at bay. Take Eleanor and the child and flee the castle. Now!
But King Carnelian, this is suicide!
You need not fret on my behalf. I am not in my dotage just yet. Now go!
Thank you, both of you.
I'll take you all on if I have to. You'll never have the boy. I just hope Erwin made it to the throne room. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, I mean, to be fair, like, their prowess in battle definitely played a part in that. You won't get the better of us, you horrible things. If you get past sworn soldiers of Dundrasil, you have another thing coming. Show the surgeon who's made them. He won't be shouting at me anymore when he sees this. Yeah.
King Erwin, there you are! We were so worried!
You're alive. Oh, thank the heavens. When we saw the monsters coming, we feared the worst for you both.
Never mind that now. We need to get out of here, all of us. Come on. No matter what happens, I will get you out of here. I promise. Let's go.
You won't defeat us. You won't take our luminary. I wonder why King Erwin took wee Prince Astarion downstairs with him. Just hope they're alright. Both of them. Hold fast, men, until Yggdrasil wills otherwise. We must do our duty to defend the castle. The monsters aren't even interested. It's the luminary they're after. The wee menace has got nothing to do with me, and now I'm gonna die because of him. Monsters are sure to find us if we hide in here, but they got the place surrounded, haven't they? There's nowhere else for us to go. I don't know how long I'll be able to hold against these monsters. Someone please help. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Pull yourself together. We all want to go home, and there's no use bleeding about it. Having such a nice time, and then this happens. I think I'm ready to go home. Please let me go home.
We should be able to get out through here.
Yeah, trust me, because otherwise you have to watch this entire thing over if you die to the upcoming boss fight.
I sense him. I smell him. The luminary. Give him to me. There can be no escape.
Just you try and take him.
The monsters are everywhere. What are we going to do, Erwin?
If they've made it this far around the castle, they must have the place surrounded. We'll have to use the tunnels. This way.
You think I'm gonna let you pass me? Then you don't know much about Dundrasil. There wasn't much Dracilian spirit about that man who was chatting me up before. Turned tail and ran as soon as the monsters showed up. He's getting the cold shoulder if I ever see him again. Can't let this thing get any further. No, it's no good. The monsters are storming the gates. There's no way through here. I hope King Erwin and the Wee One made it out okay, and Lady Eleanor. The door they went through leads to the underground passageway. they can get through here and out of the castle, there's hope for Dunder still yet. We'll show you what Dunderstill's made out of. We're done for. We're doomed. There's no way we can fend all these monsters off.
I think this was the one. Quickly, in we go, before the monsters find us.
Yeah, and this is where that passageway leads out of.
Time to make a break for it. I'll deal with him. Get out of here. Quickly!
But Erwin...
Run! And don't look back! All right, you despicable creatures. Do your worst. You won't get past me!
You think I'll bow to you? You think I'll let you harm my family? Never! Monster isn't being aware of Astarian's presence. Try and fight it?
And stay down. Right. Time to get after Ellen. King Carnelian? Over here, Your Majesty! King Carnelian? What in the... Who are you? What do you think you're doing? Your Majesty!
Erwin, is that you? What happened? Is everyone safe?
You're all right. Thank goodness. Jade's with Eleanor and the Wee One, Your Majesty. They made it safely out of the castle.
I see. Good. Very good. I shall send my forces after them right away.
Your Majesty, what do you...
The bloodline of the Luminary ends here. Today.
King Carnelian? Your Majesty? Sire. Forgive me. I was unable to find you. I thank the heavens that you are unhurt. King Erwin, what has happened here?
I had no choice. He came at me in a frenzy. Queen Eleanor has absconded with the Luminary. And with my daughter.
Surely not. Whatever would possess them to commit such acts?
The birth of the child has put them both under great pressure. It has also caused the coming of the monsters, the loss of countless lives. Perhaps the coming of the Luminary does bring darkness in its wake. After all, without him, this tragedy would never have come to pass. Yes! I see now! He is not our savior. He is the harbinger of the night to come. The child of evil! The dark spawn! He must be found and dealt with. The peace of Erdrea must not be permitted to collapse. Find him! Leave no stone unturned.
Sire.
No. He is no harbinger of darkness. He is the Luminary. The Savior. Someone, please. King Carnelian must be stopped, or the world will be plunged into darkness. Eleanor, please, forgive me. I was too weak.
Yeah, but that's how they found him in the first place, and, well, we know what happened to Eleanor, unfortunately.
I am the Gloomnivore. I devour despair, and this one's misery is just exquisite. His kingdom ruined, his family gone, betrayed, dying alone. Which is why I've been drawing out his torture for all these years. One must savor such succulent suffering. But even the most fabulous feasts must come to an end. is time to move on to the next course. How does your despair compare, I wonder? Hold still while I sample its delights. Give yourself to misery. Let anguish consume you. This is your most painful memory. The darkest, tenderest recess of your soul. Yes. Your powers were stolen and used to give birth to a monster. You could not protect your friends. You could not save the world. What kind of hero are you? Pathetic. Wallow in it. Marinate yourself in misery. Yes. My mouth begins to water.
Can you hear me? Please, you must listen. There is a light inside you that can never be extinguished. It is waiting, biding its time. But it is there, and when it shines forth, it will illuminate the world. Now is that time. You are the luminary. You must conquer the darkness. You must shine.
I will kick this lion's butt.
This light is...
What's happening?
You're back with us, laddie. Are you all right?
This light, disgusting. It blinds me. It fills my mouth. It tastes of hope.
This is the beast responsible for King Erwin's suffering. We must defeat it and lift His Majesty's curse.
I can never escape, no!
You dare disturb me while I prepare to sample the next delicious morsel of misery. No matter. Your screams of agony will surely whet my appetite.
Alright, here we go. Wow, triple, pep. Two participants put their defenses on the line in order to give their attack power an incredible boost. Sends an insanely enormous rock smashing down from the skies, inflicting damage on all enemies. Hendrik tosses a boulder because he can.
Let's do this!
Done.
Yeah, you see why this thing does, just look at that, he insta-killed Rob! He insta-killed this poor dude! Thank goodness for that Yggdrasil leaf.
I owe you one.
Take heart!
Here you go, laddie.
Your nightmares are over.
I'm not done yet!
You're in safe hands. Thank you.
And Rob almost got insta-killed again. Like, jeez Louise. Yeah, because part of it, this is the first time I've used the Axe class on Hendrik, and boy did that come in clutch, also using the Greatsword class on Astarion. That made that easier in comparison, but yeah, as you can see, Rob almost died twice. Like, I'm straight up insta-killed, like, not even anything else.
Strength grows ever greater.
Those eyes. I'd know them anywhere. Son, is it really you? It was you who saved me, wasn't it?
Erwin, you're back. You're back to your old self at last.
Eleanor?
Our son has freed you. Despair no longer holds you captive. You are free to join me after all these years.
I am, my love. I am.
My dear son, my darling boy, many hardships await you. Many trials lie ahead. But you must not stray from your path. You must not falter. Let the light of hope, the light inside you, be your guide. And remember, we will always watch over you. Farewell, my darling. I love you so much.
Goodbye, my little one. Goodbye, Erwin. I hope both of you find peace at last.
Honey, your hand!
The mark. It's glowing again. Your powers, they're back!
The luminary is restored to us, and all thanks to his honored parents.
Right, we mustn't tarry here for too long, laddie. We got places to be. Let's pull ourselves together and push on. Might be an idea to head north to Octagonia, no? If there's anything like it used to be, there'd be so many people there. Someone would be bound to have something useful to tell us. Awarded for saving King Erdwin from endlessly reliving the nightmarish events of that fateful evening long ago. I was in the dungeon on that terrible day, and yet I could not save King Erdwin. Now that we know King Carnelian was under the influence of Morrigan, it all seems so clear. I wish I had seen it at the time. But my regrets are worth naught now, and no apology will suffice. All I can do is fight alongside you in battle against Morrigan. I vow to defend you with my life if needs be. You know I gave you powers of the Luminary back, don't you, laddie? It was your parents' love. Nothing else could have done the trick. Now it's up to us to make sure we don't let them down. Let's defeat Morrigan and bring peace back to Erdrea.
Hey, honey.
Remember what your mommy and poppy, don't you? They'll always be watching over you. That's nice to hear, right? Now let's get moving, shall we? I think our next port of call is good old Octagonia due north. Alright, off to Octagonia we go.
Watcher, you in for a bit of R&R like everyone else, eh? R&R? No likely. We've things to be getting on with.
Seriously? You went to Octagonia to let your hair down? Why else would anyone come here? Everyone's been miserable since it got all dark and that, right? Well, this is where people come to forget all that horrible stuff. To have a bit of fun. I met this girl on the road, as it happens. She said she was headed here too. Oh, she was a looker. Dressed all funny, she was. One of them martial artist types, you know. I was hoping to see her here, if I'm honest.
A beautiful martial artist, huh? You don't think it could be...
Bruv! There he is. I thought he'd never show up. Well, it was nice talking to you. Maybe we'll bump into each other in town again, eh? You took your time. Where have you been, you plonker? We got fun to be having. Come on.
Here, hold up.
Octagonia. It has been a long time.
Well, there's no harm in taking a quick look around town, eh? You never know. The lassie was talking about could be Jade.
Andrew's like, what the heck, man? Boo.
Didn't this place used to be funner looking? Ugh, and what's with that ugly statue? So tacky.
Welcome to Octagonia.
A monster! Be on your guard.
Oh, come now. There's no need for all that. You're in the new Octagonia now. There's no fighting here anymore. Only fun. All those tournaments they used to host, so uncivilized. The arena's a casino now, thanks to Booga, best and most beautiful of the spectral fentanyl. Why don't you step inside and chance your arm? It's just upstairs. Who knows? It might be your lucky day.
A casino run by monsters, eh? It all sounds a wee bit fishy to me. Still, we'd better go and take a look. Jade might be inside.
Yeah, how about that instead? Now, trot to the casino and have the time of your lives. Who do we have here? Another human? Well, welcome to the new look Octagonia. If you want to make the most of your time here, trot on to the casino. There's a whole world of pleasure waiting for you up there. Go on, get moving. Come to Octagonia, they said. You'll forget about the bad stuff, they said. No one told me the bleeding place was chock full of monsters. They're being all friendly, asking to come to the casino. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Well, hello there. Welcome to Octagonia, where it doesn't matter if you're human, devil, or whatever. We all dance together and do as we please. Someone annoys you, tell them to shove off. Want a boogie? Just grab a partner and get down. The only rule is there ain't rules. How's that for freedom? Yes, with Booga in charge, you can do anything you like. You just have to have a devilishly good time, I know it. Remember the days when we used to hang around looking for the luminary from morning to night? My joints were stiff as anything after a few weeks of that. And now he's out of the picture, it's time to cut loose and have some no-strings fun. Magic! Sounds of life, oh gosh. It's hard to believe what Booga's done with this place. He used to be a real dump, and then he came along and boom, suddenly people are stampeding from all over. I'll tell you something else. Working for him is just a hoot. He doesn't care if you spend your whole day horsing around. Ever since Yggdrasil fell out of the sky, hope's been at hyper-low levels for humans all over Erdrea. It's finally time for the era of evil to begin. I mean, Lord Morrigan's even gone and killed the Luminary. Monsters will be running a whole world before hyper long, there's no doubt about that. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, he's just like, ha 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 ha, we're gonna go kill Morrigan, I'm gonna kick your butts! Oh great, as I'm trying to forget one human, another strolls along. But who am I kidding? That sweet, sweet martial artist ruffled my feathers the second I saw her jet black hair and sensuous eyes. That bird-brained Booga might think he's got her all to himself, but he doesn't love her like I do. No one does. Punch. Can't take it, this place is the worst. It's some kind of horrible holy aura. All the pure clean. How's a devil supposed to dance in a place like this? And don't go thinking I'm some kind of wimp, just you watch. Any monster who comes near the place will end up a quivering wreck. Oh, hello, there's me, Wombolina. Don't you remember we fought against each other in the MMA tournaments? So see the monsters wandering around town. Bet that gave you a shock. They just turned up right after Yggdrasil fell. Put as much of a fight as we could, but we were always on the back foot, until Jade turned up, that is. You remember her, right? You beat her in the MMA final. Well, with her help, we were able to drive them out of here, and they haven't come back since. Well, I should go and see what's going on, but I'm too scared. I'm just gonna hole up here and pray for everyone. Hey, don't worry, Jade and Uncle Vince are gonna be okay, I promise. The monsters came to town right after Yggdrasil fell, and they've been running there ever since. The orphanage is about the only place that won't come. There's something holy about it. They hate it. But they'll come for us eventually. Either that or run out of food. Guess we're all kind of accepting it. This is the end. Vince took a bunch of MMA fighters and went to fight the monsters. They haven't come back yet. It's been a while now. Hope he isn't... Aw, man, what am I supposed to tell these kids? They all want to know where he is. Hey man, listen, don't tell the other guys in here, but the truth is I went upstairs to sneak a look at the casino. Everyone there looks super happy. I mean, sure, monsters are scary and stuff, but I can deal with that. Kinda want to go check the place out. I was really rather down in the dumps when I realized I dropped my purse when fleeing the monsters, so I imagine how pleased I was when I found this chap giving away free Lucky Charms. Such selfless charity. Honestly, it's times like these a man truly comes to learn what's important in life. Hey, I'll admit it, I used to be a real rip-off merchant back in the day, but then Yggdrasil fell and all this other stuff went down, and I guess I changed my ways. Decided to give away all these Lucky Charms I used to charge crazy money for. I mean, it ain't gonna make much difference, but it might bring a smile to someone's face. Because that's what I'm about these days, making people smile. Yep, a regular good guy these days. I ain't hiding nothing, there ain't nothing to see here. Nothing. If you're looking for a friendly little Drac, you ain't looking in the wrong place. Please don't squish me, I'm not a bad Dracky, honest. Listen, I'll tell you something interesting. There's extra special roulette tables in the casino. They're up at the top where they used to do all the fighting. I tried to flap up there so I could see them, but they told me to stay away. Curiosity killed the bat, that's what they said. Rushed off my feet here. The orphanage is full of people who are hiding from monsters and they all need feeding. Glad they're here though. I mean, if I was by myself, I'd probably just spend all day crying. Anyway, it's enough chatting. Time to get cooking. After Yggdrasil fell out of the sky, most of my pals disappeared. The older kids all told me they'd gone someplace far away, so I can't meet with them for a while. But why they didn't tell me that, where they were going? Wish I had a chance to say goodbye. The monsters attacked the city. I thought I was done for. If it hadn't been for Liu Za here, I'd been killed for sure. He saved my life. Never forget what he did, or how heroic he looked while he was doing it. That's why I decided to look after him until he feels better. It's the least I can do. Oh hey there, you're the kid who won the MMA tournament, right? Don't you remember me? I was in the tournament too. Ow. Sorry, I'm not up to talking much right now. Tried to fight off the monsters when they came to town. Guess you can see how that turned out. They made short work of me and the other fighters, but you're different. I think you got what it takes to save this place, man. You'll do it, right? You'll drive the monsters out of Octagonia, and you'll give them what for while you're at it? You know it. This is bad, Astarion, real bad. Look, look at that thing in Uncle Vince's room. Please, you gotta do something. Hey, how many times do I have to say it? I'm human, just like you. The kid keeps staring at me like I'm some kind of monster, but I'm not, I swear. I don't want to scare her, though. Better stay in here for now. Can't believe you humans have to go through so much rigmarole just to get all the stuff you want. Must wear you out. Isn't it easier to just grab it? Not that I'm complaining, of course. It's a great way of getting some gold together for the casino. He's like, now I have 2 swords! So yeah, that's pretty much the only thing worth getting, and I don't know if I'm gonna spend money on that like that. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but the casino isn't open yet. That sucks. But if you're dead set on getting a slot machine with good odds, you can just wing your way to the back of the queue. Humans, eh? Welcome to Erdria's first and only casino staffed entirely by monsters. Do believe the hype, it's incredible. Now I want to make sure all customers have a hyper good time, so we're giving away free tokens. Don't forget about the special roulette area on the top of the floor. There's a whole new world of hyper high stakes for waiting you up there. There's only one rule of the casino, don't be taking any tokens home. You haven't spent them all, you're doing it wrong. Hey there, here's the token exchange counter. Now maybe you ain't heard, but this is the only this casino's like no other. Most places only interested in taking your tokens. We actually give you the darn thing. That's how much we want you to have fun. Chuck, it looks like you're in need of a token or two. Here you go. This is just a one-time thing. You come back and see me anytime you need a top-up, you hear? Bulging bags of casino tokens weighing you down, trade them for some of the finest prize you ever lay eyes on. Let me offer you my personal recommendation, the Love Potions, a bewitching and beguiling brew and a perennial favorite among monsters near and far. I highly recommend it. You puny humans pine all your hopes in the Luminary, eh? Heard he tried to take on the Lord of Shadows and got hoofed out of existence for his troubles. What a blunder. Why would any human think they could lock horns with Lord Mortigan? Well, it's not like we tried to. We just got our butts kicked and then he showed up out of nowhere. Buttholes. This Erdrea place is such fun that the time flies. Wonder what I should do next. Oh, if it isn't the Luminary himself, how long were you actually, never mind that. Tell you my password if you promise not to tell the mayor I was slacking off. Who are you? Curious about what's through this door, are you? I bet you are. Well, I'll tell you, it's where the special roulette tables are. But it's for VIPs only. Sorry, but I can't just let any old riffraff in there. First, if you really wanted to go and say I had a love potion, I might consider it. What do you say? Then it deals. Bring me a love potion, I'll send you straight on through. Or can I get a hold of one? Oh, you won't have to go far. You can exchange tokens for love potions right in the casino. So yeah, basically we have to gamble until we get 10,000. It's not like the regular casino where you can just bypass it. No, you actually, this is a required gambling section for the plot. So let's see how this goes. These stairs lead to the bleachers. You can watch the action at the special roulette table from there. They're not open to the public now, I'm afraid. There I am minding my own business, and this mutter just jumps me. I was about to send him pounding, but it turns out he's way tougher than I am. Come to think of it, reminds me of someone I used to scrap with back in the day. Not that it matters, you can't just go walloping strangers out of nowhere. I heard the Lord of Shadows took the orbs he stole from the Luminary and filled them with darkness. That's how he created the 6 spectral sentinels who he's made as puppets. Our boss, Booga, is one of the sentinels, but doesn't seem to do much except hang around having fun. Seems like a waste of an orb, if you ask me. Nope, if I had to choose a sentinel to serve, it wouldn't be Booga. I'd much rather have Sir Jasper pulling my strings. What's wrong with this hecking slot machine? Squawk, I put my tokens in it, but nothing's happening. Hello there, human friends. Hope the sight of all these monsters isn't stopping you from having fun. Sorry, why am I winking? Oh, it's something Booga told us to do. He thinks men like it or something. It's all too much. Every day I think of her, I go weak at the knees. Yes, even weaker than usual. How could she leave me like this? Remember her, right? That girl Jade? The one who was here a while ago asking about Booga? Gosh, did she ever pull on my heartstrings? She was so beautiful and classy. Workday stiff like me's got no chance with a girl like that. Oh, you listening? Punch. What's wrong with you? Stop feeling sorry for yourself. You could have any girl you want. In fact, why don't you go trot off after her and show her what you got? I heard she went to go talk to Booga up at the special roulette tables. Go on before you lose your nerve. If you don't, you'll get a hoof up your behind. Then you'll really have something to moan about. Used to be, there was a fighting arena in Octagonia. Guys would put these masks on and beat the living daylights out of each other. Folks came from miles around to watch. Kinda pathetic, huh? Living out your fantasies for other people? It's the kind of thing humans like, I guess. Hey you, wanna hear a tip on how to win? So machines 1 and 6, machines 1 and 5, and don't use those suckers. this place the best. The slots always pay out and the drinks taste great. I've never been happier. You know what? I think tonight's gonna be a good one. Love potions all around. Love potions all around. Let's raise our glasses to a monstrously good time. Drink. Woo! Okay, so these are the 100 machines, and yeah, currently, definitely want to avoid these things. Okay, these are the 1 machines, which that one will give a decent payout. Okay, so 1 and 5. I gained 800 tokens. Well, I got enough for the love potion, so yay. Well, cause like the one like succubad basically told me, it's like, oh yeah, go to these 4 machines and you'll be more likely to win a bunch of stuff. Holy crap. See how long this goes on for, because I'm curious at this point. Alright, there we go. Oh gosh. Okay, now it'll let me quit. I didn't want to do it too early because I'm like, I'm not losing all these tokens. Alright, let's go save. Because pretty much once we go up there, we're fighting Booga. Splendid, I can't believe it. A love potion of my very own at long last. Ah, that earthly, tangy smell, I'd know it anywhere. It's the bittersweet scent of love itself. Last, the object of my affections is within my grasp. Congratulations, you're now a VIP, the most superlative and selective customers. Enjoy the special roulette tables, and I hope you win big. You deserve it.
We don't get many of your kind here. Well, don't worry. We'll look after you if you'll just follow me. Yoo-hoo! I've got some humans for ya.
More lambs to the slaughter, eh?
What the?
Can it really be? Princess?
Hendrik, what's a man as dull as you doing in a place as lively as this? I suppose even fine, upstanding knights of the realm need a cheap thrill every now and again, eh? Well, are you ready to play? What's the matter, Henny Wenny? Can't quit your tongue? Is the king's little lapdog scared of a bit of fun? I've been pining for a puppy as it happens. Maybe I'll choose you, if you sit up and beg like a good boy.
Hendrik's like,
Jade, listen to yourself, lassie. What's happened to you? Stop all this nonsense and come with us, will you? In case you've forgotten, Mordegon's still out there. We need you.
Oh, be quiet, you doddery old fool. You're ruining the mood.
Sylvando's like, I am shooketh.
Well, he can stay out there for all I care. I'm Boogers now. He's the only one that matters to me. My heart, my soul, my body. They're all his. Well, would I want to join your band of do-gooders? I'm happy here. Happy for the first time in my life.
You are a princess of Heliodor. You will behave like one.
Hero's like, I too am shooketh.
This den of iniquity is no place for a lady. You are coming with us.
I'm going nowhere, and you can keep your hands to yourself. What would you know about ladies anyway? Tell you what, why don't I give you a crash course? My foot crashing into your face. I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh boy.
Stay out.
You have no choice but to fight her, it seems. Don't worry, boys, there's more than enough for me to go around. Astarion, no.
How do you like me? Now. Give in to me.
Oh gosh! I just read that. It's like I'm kind of half distracted by what the heck is happening. Boog, I'm gonna kick your butt. Sylvando's like, two can play this game.
Don't touch.
This is the end for you!
Hendrik's like, I'm having a time.
It's too late. You're all mine.
Rob, no. Oh gosh. Rob's having a time, allegedly. No!
My thanks.
Not give in!
Ready.
Oh boy.
It's too late. You're all mine.
Gotcha.
Leave it to me!
He's like, I'm angry. I just like how Sylvando's is the only one who hasn't been attacked with the Puff Puff yet. He's like, I'm too fabulous for that crap. Wow, that's two bosses in a row, or not in a row, but like two bosses that he's defeated with Flame Slash. The first one being the first time we kicked the crap out of Jasper. Like, it's technically the only time.
Come on now, lassie. That's enough foolishness. Come along with us, will you?
Oh dear. Well, isn't this awkward? You appear to have nobbled my #1 croupier.
Can we kick his butt now?
I suspect that means you don't know who you're dealing with. Let me introduce myself. I am Booga, Spectral Sentinel.
Slide whistle of please stop, Booga. Gotta get that eye twitch in there for effect.
We've heard of him, right? Oh, he's the one who turned Octagonia into such a silly spectacle. Honey, you have no taste.
I'm here for Sylvando roasting the crap out of his Mortigan subordinates.
Look what the nasty people did to you. King Booga will punish them. You'll see.
Step away from the princess, fiend. She is coming with us.
You've come to steal away my pretty, have you? No, no, no. That just won't do. Not after I went to all the trouble of putting her under my spell. Do you think it was easy turning such a lovely girl into a horrible monster?
You can turn humans into monsters? Does that mean all the others are they?
Wow, this just got way worse.
Jade wasn't my first, you know. All my lovely girls used to be human, and the boys too. There's nothing like making a monster out of a smug human who thinks they've beaten the house. That soon wipes the smile off their faces, let me tell you.
Now listen here, you. Jade's coming with us. You'll be using her for no more of your nefarious nonsense.
Or so help me, I will spurligate you into the beyond.
Oh dear, I'm afraid my casino has a zero-tolerance policy towards troublemakers. I would throw you out, but I'd rather crush you to a pulp.
Accept your fate.
You shall pay for what you did to the princess. Yeah, and unfortunately your your HP and MP levels are reduced from the first one, so you gotta pretty much spend a couple turns getting your MP levels back. Well, crap, what kind of pickle we've gotten ourselves into this time. That can be used at any time, so I don't know here. Maybe I'll do it later. Cutting Edge! Hey, you know what time it is? Solar Flare! We shall smite thee!
Look into my eye.
Sylvander's like, oh crap, things have gone south very quickly. Just when in doubt, hail everyone for the love of everything. Gates! How about no?
Here's a little something.
Hendrick's like, I shall do everything myself. So help me.
Bow down to King Booga.
How about no?
You want some of this? Freeze! Blast!
Cheers!
You're right.
He's like, okay, finally, I can kick the crap out of the enemy again.
You shall not prevail.
Hendrick, no! Oh, not again.
Here you go, laddie!
It's like, dude, no! Hendrick, so help me, I will smack you silly.
What is the meaning of this?
He's like, I'm gonna whack the old man. No. Oh, great, now he's pepped up. Oh, great, now half the party's mesmerized. Amos Silvando's just completely immune to everything. Yeah, he can do that too, which is even more BS.
Oh, darling!
He's like, enough of this crap! I smite thee! Yeah, of course he has to completely redo this part of his skill tree again. Fortunately, no lightning magic for a bit.
I don't feel right. My spell. No, it's weakening.
They're like, oh, thank goodness.
Where am I? Hendrik? All of you, what's going on?
Who wants to explain it? Or do we not?
It's not fair. The house always wins, doesn't it? I am Booga, brightest and most beautiful of the spectrum. Sentinel.
Jasper's like, let me smack you silly at this point, dude. Jeez.
You. Booga. Yes. Now I remember. I remember everything, in fact. Have your wicked way with me, would you? Allow me to return the favor with interest.
And it was so violent they had to do it off screen. Well, we got an orb, yay. Astarion recovers the green orb.
Princess, you're...
Looks like there's still a little of the old monster in me. Something tells me it's going to come in handy.
Jay can now use Revamp.
I'm so sorry. You must have been so worried about me.
Yeah, it's like her default outfit is pretty cool.
Ah, didn't give it a second thought, lassie. You're safe and sound now. That's the important thing.
But never say that again, for the love of everything.
Princess,
Yeah, the default
my
outfit,
behavior was
not the bunny outfit.
unforgiven. I do not ask for forgiveness. I ask only that you understand that all I do...
Yeah, that was
I do
1000%
that the
Booga's
Lord of
idea.
Shadows might be defeated.
What kind of way to say hello is that, anyway? Less of the nightly nonsense, or I'll have to spank you.
No, trust me, I know what you meant.
Oh, I'm only joking. Thanks for always being there, Hendrik. I mean that. And as for you, something's changed since I last saw you. You seem tougher. Here, I think you'd better have this.
Astarion receives Laurelie's harp. Well, yeah, say, because now we can teleport across the ocean like
found
before
it
we
on my
could before.
travels, and I've been trying to track you down to give it to you ever since. You already know how it works. Maybe one of those columns of light out at sea will open up some new horizons. Right, we've got more friends to find, and an evil overlord to beat. Don't you think we'd better get going?
Jade rejoins the party. New panels have been unlocked in her character builder. So Astarion and his companions set Octagonia on the road to recovery. Four souls who returned to monsters return to human form and spend the evening enjoying some much-needed rest. Then morning comes. All tokens acquired in the Monster Casino have vanished from Astarion's pocket. Turns out they weren't real! Reward for rescuing Jade from Spectral Sentinel Booga and returning to her human form. Hey kid, you want to hear a juicy rumor? Well, you know Sniffleheim, that place to the north? Well, a huge iceberg just turned up the sea there, and it isn't any old iceberg, it's made of gold! Thing is, it's blocked the place off completely so no one can get in or out. Kinda freaky. Hey, well, you got a ship, right? You should sail up there and check it out. Alright, Sniffleheim is where we are headed next. I'm poor! Yeah, and of course, her being in the party comes in clutch now, because now I can just, like, if Hero or Hendrik get pepped up, I can just swap them out for Jade, and then I can just wait until the other person's pepped up. And then I don't have to purely rely on luck for that. Alright, so... yeah, because we're pretty far away from the sea. Alright, let's go back to Warrior's Rest and go to the sea from there. Alright, so essentially we're headed all the way to the northwestern part of the map so we can get into Sniffelheim. So we got quite the journey ahead of us. Gather the gang and give your foes a show they won't forget. Dabe has been summoned. Man, that would have been a cool addition. They should have had Don Rodrigo be a part of that.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, so now that Hendrik is pepped up, I'm gonna swap him out for Jade. And then once Hero's pepped up, we'll go do that one side quest.
Listen up, laddie.
That Laura Lee Harps thing Jade should give us travel places we've not been to before. Before we seek out new pastures, perhaps we should investigate this giant lump of gold that's blocking the way to Sniffelheim. Can't be easy for them up there being cut off from the world. Let's head north to see what we can find. Alright, so yeah, we gotta keep going a little bit more before we hit the river. We are gonna be fighting all of the crabs, apparently.
Another day.
Critical!
We've got the wind in our sails, darling. Not long now till we're through the strait.
Meanwhile, the wild Eric somehow got on the ship.
What the? Who's that rattling around in my cargo bay? Would you be a sweetie and go check? Is everything all right in here? I brought the whole gang just in case. Huh? Eric? Honey, is it really you?
You're alive, laddie. I knew you would be. Oh, this is the best news we've had in a while.
Well...
You can say that again. It's wonderful to have you back, isn't it?
He's like, who are you people?
I'm sorry. I hadn't eaten anything for 3 days, and I saw you loading this boat with food, and I just couldn't help myself.
Are you okay, honey?
Something is not right. Is this really your former companion?
You said Eric, right? I'm pretty sure that's my name, but do I know you or something?
Don't you remember us, laddie? You're all partners in crime.
Sylvanda's having a crisis.
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything. I woke up and everything was dark and I had no idea who I was or where. I remember my name and I know there's something important I have to do. But apart from that... Look, I know I have no right to ask you this, but could I tag along with you guys for a while? If you know who I am, it might help me to remember something. I promise I'll pay you back for the food I took. I'll swab the decks, clean the dishes, anything.
No, there'll be no need for that, laddie. You stick with us. I'm sure your memory will be back soon enough.
What do you say, darling? Forgive our little stowaway and welcome him back with open arms?
The fact that you can say no.
Thank you so much. I promise I won't get
Like,
in your
what,
way.
am I gonna turn around the dude away that saved my life at the beginning of the game? Eric rejoins the party. Throw me to the sea, no!
Gain some manners. I wish Veronica were here to see this. She'd die.
He's like, who's Veronica? Alright, so now we should be able to come back here whenever we want, so... I go back to Puerto Valor then. Oh my gosh, the music still continues even after you leave, that's great. Alright, so I will leave that for today, and then next time we will journey off to Sniffelheim and see what the heck's going on there. Alright, so thanks for tuning into the stream. I was able to get some more progress done in the game, and then we'll continue that next week, in addition to continuing Trials of Mana and Paper Mario later in the week. Then there's no one to raid, so we're just going to wrap up. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.